Hi, I'm Michaela, and this week I'm asking, how can we use technology to facilitate learning in the classroom? So there are a variety of different ways that both teachers and students can use technology to participate in teaching and learning, create different examples and demonstrations to show their learning, and to share what they've learned with each other and with people outside the classroom. Some technologies for teaching and learning are the smartboard. That's really common now. That's really a practical tool, I think, for teachers especially, because it's like a glorified whiteboard. They can do a lot more. It's more interactive. They can bring students up. There's a lot of stuff out there on smartboards. There's lots of apps and programs on the computer that do things like act as flashcards, help kids practice their vocabulary and spelling words, things like that, and say things like math games, spelling games, where it seems like an arcade game, but you're building those skills and doing some practice and rehearsal on vocabulary or basic math skills. There's technologies for creating, so something that's really popular is Google programs. So Google Docs, a Google presentation, so that not only can a kid be creating something at school and then go home and work on it on their parents' computer or their computer or an iPad, but they can also have their friends and classmates also inputting things onto the same document, and they don't have to be together in the same room, so they can come up with some really cool projects not even being in the same place, and it's really a cool way of collaborating. And then there's all sorts of apps and programs again for creating artwork or things like that. There's technologies for sharing, so presenting and showing what you've learned. Blogs are really common. A lot of students have blogs for specific classes or just for their whole kind of school experience, and they share what they're learning, maybe as it's coming, and on a more daily kind of just diary blog kind of entry, and some present full videos or kind of summative pieces about all that they've learned in a unit, or they can link to other things that they are making connections with their learning. That's a really cool way to share. Video sharing, so recording videos and talking about what you've learned, what you're finding out, or even in webcams in terms of chatting and video chatting, so you can share what you've learned while on a live video with someone to see their reaction, someone that maybe you can't be with in person. And then portfolios, so kids can always be adding to their growing portfolios. So they have a way of keeping all the things they're creating and the ways they're demonstrating their learning in one place that they can pull out and show mom or dad or anyone that they're interested in, or a teacher can look at the next year, or they can show their friends. So that's a really cool thing to keep kids involved and interested, and I even give them a little bit of pride about what they've learned and what they are capable of doing now. So that's kind of cool. So there's lots of different ways that we can use this. We can use technology to facilitate learning in the classroom, both teachers and students. Thanks for watching.